Got to auto cut it as we go. Yes, welcome to game number 2. So yes, all the arguing we just did.
All the argument, we just spent a minute talking about what we should do in that, and we both have different points, bringing up different things. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to make a snap call, and you got to make the right one in that case. That's what's so hard about that. Even though we need to get a pick with Stitches, get the hook. What happens when you kill somebody? Do you take boss? Do you take fort? Do you push keep? That might be an option. You push keep, and then hope that you get another pick a little bit later in the game, and then you just end the game. Maybe that's your best bet.
Yeah.
Maybe you try to take boss and then hope that pushes and try to force some stakes there. Maybe you bait the boss because you think Bob Ross is going to try to contest it. There's so many decisions that go into that. That's really what is separating the best teams
from the
those
next
that are
tier.
step down. Yeah,
the next team.
Bob Ross would have instantly made the right call, or a call that would be super impactful. Rare to find themselves in that situation. Doesn't happen too often, but still, something to think about. Or not. You have to make the snap call. You can't think about it. You have to know. You have to be experienced enough. It's difficult.
Certainly isn't easy. That's for sure. Well, our second draft is actually beginning already.
These guys are quick. I love it. I love it.
I'm like uploading VODs on one side and like
I said, man, you're the hacker. Just
alrighty. Zagara Falset. Is that the same as game 1? No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
right.
right.
Yeah, it is. And then Kel'Thas first pick.
Yep. Into what?
Into what?
What did we see last time?
Tyrande.
I think we saw. No, it was Tyrande first pick. Stitches, Tassadar, Thrall, Vala.
Yeah. It was a good draft. It was.
It was. Yeah, I had no issues with the draft. I liked it. All right. Kel'Thas gets locked in. Team Nom. Infernal Shrines once again. Did we see the Stitches one more time? How did you feel about the Stitches play overall?
It was good. I like a few more risky hooks, I think. The hooks were clean when they were thrown out. Like they were just a little off, almost there, but the aim was true. But I think it could have been used a little bit more liberally.
Actually, I'd almost argue that the Stitches play was good, and they did actually land a fair number of hooks, but the follow-ups were actually a big problem.
Yeah,
because even that late game, if you follow up that hook with the root, you're taking fan out, and you're at least buying yourself more time to try to make a comeback. So maybe the team needs to practice Stitches compositions more rather than landing the hooks as themselves. Okay, so we see Jaina Johanna. Okay, Johanna makes sense. Sure, wave clear, it's good. You're gonna get a lot of value out of that. I like that. Bob Ross, are they going to go for ETC Tyrande? They have been picking the ETC fairly early. There it is. Bans, Team Nom. They banned out Uther last game. Again, they're in a kind of a pick your poison. Are they expecting them to go for another support? Do they take Tassadar out? Are they going to take Tassadar themselves? A lot of choices here. Bob Ross will probably... Well, they have options too. They could take damage out. They have a fair number for themselves. Thrall.
Thrall ban. Well, I mean, the power of Sundering and how good Bob Ross is with Thrall in general, they're giving away two of those big heroes that Bob Ross is so very strong with. So I almost think, wow, I was going to say, they're definitely going to get Sonya, but they banned Sonya themselves.
How do you feel about the hover mechanic now? Can the enemy team see that?
I don't know. It's
and
cool,
so but they could just have both draft links up, so they must be able to see it.
Well, there's too many delay on everyone. Oh, I see. Our draft link. Yeah, you're right. So they probably can't see it.
That is interesting.
It's nice, though. But it jukes me a lot. It jukes me a lot. It's like, oh, they're thinking about this.
Yeah, that they could be juking the enemy team as well. Extra little layer. Okay, Malf again. Infernal Shrines, we saw this last set. Vala, look at this, so much wave clear.
Ton of AoE. Great for Infernal Shrines. Moonburn.
Yep.
Condemn, Nighting Spawn.
Bob Ross, did they just go for the full gank styles? They got 3 pieces of it. Could go Uther. Oh, they left Uther ETC up.
Yeah, that's rough.
See you later.
That's rough. But I don't think we'll see Uther. I don't think they need Uther. I think Tassadar's fine going with Tyrande. There's more than enough same. They're so good with Force Wall.
True. Forgot they had, Tyrande.
In terms of damage, we could see Sylvanas here. She's still a decent option. But Man, I want Mi Ling so bad, or Li Ming. I want her so bad. I was just thinking, like, what other damage dealers could we see?
Yeah, so we got Sonya. I think Max probably not going to be playing melee this game. I think the next best option is probably Zeratul.
They could do something weird. Yeah, Zeratul would work. I was thinking melee. They could do something like Diablo. It's not out of the question. Diablo is very strong with Tyrande. It's just a ton of lockdown. They're running really low on
actually,
that
that's very true. That is true. Diablo's not a bad call.
Stitch is still on the table, too.
Leo?
They're going to for Leo as their bruiser. Okay. Leo Kerrigan.
Please.
We have not been privy to see Kerrigan in a while.
Please. Zuna on Leoric?
And then the Mac again. Oh, baby!
Is Zuna going to the food bank to feed everybody again?
Okay.
My God.
Oh! No. No. Well, actually, this brings up even more questions. If Nova and Lili are the only two heroes that haven't played, somebody else played Gazlo? I didn't even think about that. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, there's a lot to think about here.
Yeah.
For Entombs, oh, God. Jake, they get mega value on Entomb.
Yeah, they do.
No, you don't leave. You don't leave until level 20.
There's
no
no
one
place like
leaves.
home.
Get Falling Sword. It's the only option. That way you gotta get out of there. There's some ice blocks available, but you're
Nice ice it. Well,
Yeah.
okay, so Gravel Bomb is going to be their one and only disengage, really. Gazlo's changes on the PTR, they're not live, correct? That's only PTR? The turret
I
changes?
believe so. Yeah.
It's
there
so
weren't a lot of
confusing when they
changes.
release like a patch like
Yeah.
a day apart.
I'm happy they do it.
No, me too.
Overall,
but it's still like
it does.
it hurts my brain. Man.
It does. Casting a tournament in between the two times is a little rough. Yeah. So they got Gazlo. No Gravel Bomb setup. So they're kind of banking on bad positioning from Bob Ross, which could happen if they're like super trying to dive onto somebody. So that's really what they have to save. If like a big Entomb hits and two of the heroes are caught inside, yeah, they may need to Gravel Bomb to pull up. But the issue with that is Gravel Bomb's on a, if I'm not mistaken, it's either 100 or 120 second cooldown. Yeah, his trait will bring that down, but Entomb is on a 60 second cooldown. Big difference.
Wow. We have a huge update from Europe. Looks like Europe has completed and Dignitas defeated Na'Vi. So congratulations to Dignitas on
who
qualifying.
won between Fnatic and
I think
blanking on the other team.
I think it was Fnatic, but let me confirm.
It was Dig and Na'Vi up against it might have been Virtus Pro.
Let me confirm. I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean that's big.
That's us.
I know. I'm gonna
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's a new roster. I think they were playing with Zarmany, if I remember correctly.
Zarmany did play. Snitch is back as well on Dignitas.
Very, very cool. So we do have this draft finalized. Very curious to see how Gazlo's gonna pan out. Again, if you're wondering about the Gazlo from a theoretical perspective, why there's a lot of time for area control. It's been hypothesized that Gazlo is very strong on Infernal Shrines, Dragonshire, and Sky Temple. Those are like, if you're going to pick them, it's going to be on one of those three battlegrounds because there's long periods of time where the teams are fighting and you are allowed time to set up your turrets. It was Virtus Pro.
It was Dignitas and Fnatic have advanced.
Okay. And we have
Katowice.
Google and Liquid are the
Google,
other two
Liquid,
teams. Those are 4 European
Big
teams
Fnatic.
so far.
Yeah. 2 more qualifiers to go.
And we're looking for our first 2 North American teams today.
Bob Ross Fan Club, definitely one of the prominent teams
For sure.
looking at that position, have not dropped a game yet today. Will they drop this one?
They've played against weirder stuff. I'd argue that the Cho'Gall Brightwing Nazebo.
What a game, man!
That was interesting.
Cho'Gall, Brightwing, Nazebo, all in one draft. That was T-Dot Goons, I believe, that busted that out.
Yes. Cool play, though. I mean, they got a win with Cho'Gall. I got to give them infinite credit for that.
Infernal Shrines a 1-0 lead on the side of Bob Ross Fan Club. They will be on the red side of the blue team. Team Nam looking to upset them.
Overlay, activate.
That was pitiful. All right.
My robot voice is not on point.
Raph going to be playing Vala, Deadly Ice playing Jaina. Do we have Dan on Gazlo. It's going to be Kashi playing Malfurion and AFK Johanna played by Red Panda Love.
Red Panda Love. And the winner of the last game, Bob Ross Fan Club, Zuna. His favorite hero, Leoric. Kenma's going to be on Tyrande. Arrow will be playing ETC once more. McIntyre on the Kerrigan. So excited. And Fan will be on Killhouse.
So there's a special game that everyone gets to play this today. Every time Zuna dies, you type Leoric feed. Leoric feed. Every time Zuna dies.
Zuna has come. That was a very different time. That was September of last year. That event. Leoric was still a fairly new hero. I think he came out in June or July.
He stopped, giving to the food bank, though.
Yeah. We'll see what happens this game. All right, any interesting talent pickups so far? Looks like we're going to see that clean kill, siphoning impact build. Is it siphoning?
Yeah.
Forget the name. Anyway, so you're going to be able to see Kerrigan self-sustain quite a bit, which really ties into the Tyrande solo support.
Oh no, Johanna!
See you later! Johanna didn't even get a chance to use
party
the
bush.
That is how you set up a combo. That's what I'm saying. Like, you get the Stitches hook, you can't give them an instant to press
Right.
any buttons. No buttons.
No buttons. Zero.
Deny
buttons.
the buttons. Smash their keyboard. Nothing. You get no buttons.
Beyond
That's how it's gotta be done every time.
Standard. Reanimation, so it is likely going to be a Leoric style of Zuna.
Power
power
you're
slide
going to
build.
get reanimation every time.
Yeah,
I can't think of any builds where you're not doing that.
Right.
All right, what else we got? Everything else looks... Oh, Regen Master on Gazlo. I mean, Gazlo builds are like, hello, I don't even...
I'm
I don't
not
even see
even
him in
trying to
scripts.
guess,
Like
man.
I would hope that you get... I think the slow on the turrets is really nice. I think that's going to be a big part of adding control and damage to the output. I'd like to see him build turrets because that's really the only thing that makes a lot of sense.
Oh
no.
Hold on.
Oh no.
This whiffed Lunar Flare there, but the
Kenma with the rare miss.
Oh, he does
They got it. Took a lot of damage in the process, but they got it.
Oh. Wow. I just wanted to say I never really thought about the power of the Ravage build on Kerrigan when it comes to fighting over these shrines, because Siphoning Impact, not only does it not cost mana, resets the cooldown, it's mobility and healing on Kerrigan when you're fighting over all these objectives.
Yeah.
That's really powerful. I never really
with solo Tyrande, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
that's you need to
really
make
cool.
sure that your heroes have some kind of shield or self-sustain. Killfast with the arcane barrier. ETC and Leoric just being very tanky overall.
Okay, Mac looking for that target. Hits by the Moonburn.
Keep your eyes on McIntyre. That is where they're putting all their eggs in. He dives up, and as you can see, he's resetting the cooldown of that Q every time, putting a little bit of pressure onto Red Panda, but does not execute the combo just yet.
Max pressing all the buttons.
He's only
right
going to use... It's a long cooldown between throwing out those combos.
If
He's
you
only going to do it if you guarantee a kill, and Red Panda seems to be the target. If they have enough damage, uses the Iron Skin, isn't enough to get out. And Zuna actually with the Drain Hope, that is what really threw him over the edge.
But Urho is actually pretty low, so is Zuna now. Of course, Zuna can get some of that self-sustain in, but Urho wants to back up the tap back.
Max combos back up. He can dash in, he can do double dash. Oh, gotta be careful, there it is! No, he doesn't go for it.
He's not feeling it.
I'm on the edge of my
seat.
seat.
He wants the power slide combo in ETC with the rotation. Urho gets a power slide in onto Lunar Flare, not hitting because of the Primal Grasp, but they get the single kill regardless, and that will be a Punisher.
Turrets are there, but they're just not enough. Kenma is struggling to keep himself
double blow.
That's the thing. You got to keep my Tyrande does not heal herself alive. If you cast, the heal on herself, she's losing value.
You never want to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's no added bonus to it. Matt can dive through these walls, and Kenma can through the
yeah. There was a possibility if he would have had the amazing reaction.
Yeah,
he could have dashed to the wall, pulled. I don't know if it would have killed, but oh no, Johanna.
Wow. This is
You're not supposed to die that much.
Yeah, Johanna's already died twice.
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah. And
it just shows the power of this. The Kerrigan stun is, that's a long time you can't control your hero. So you pair that up with ETC, Gravity Throw, or Gravity Labs. Oh no.
Okay, whipped combo.
Okay,
good job by Raph.
What was he was actually going for the super meta play and just trying to predict the vault.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I have no idea why Vala didn't vault. But whether he knew, whether he knew or not, would have been amazing.
Juke City 2015 / Vala. Level 7 has
last
been
year's
reached.
Juke City.
20.
Watch out for that last year's Juke City.
Going to the past. All right, Sentinel just kind of poking loudspeakers, so it is a full-on CC style build out of ETC.
Yeah, how I built last game was very effective. I like it.
Especially paired with Kerrigan. It's so good. It's such a devastating combo.
have been a couple kills that were like overlapping CCs, but they always got a takedown anyway. It was like maybe they could have gotten 2 targets out of it, but they got 1. Trying to make sure they can guarantee the 1. Daeon throwing down the bomb to try to get himself out, but with that Drain Hope on him, is he going to be able to get out the turrets? The only thing that might save him, and he does get out at the last second. Kachi with the heal over the wall.
Oh, but Kenma gets pulled in! Condemn getting a kill here, so Red Panda Love puts one on the board, and that's a nice win here on the side of Team Nam.
It is, but it won't last long enough to be an advantage to take them all the way through to get this Punisher.
Vala's going up to try to clean up this
those hurt. You
fallen
can't leave
shaman
those
camp, and this is just so tough. They're a level down. They're not able to contest it at the start. They just need to poke safely from behind. Kenma back up. We saw the sentinel connect there on Deadly Ice, and big flame strike going out. Johanna trying to leave. That bomb does get...
Oh, no.
Is that enough? The root follow-up, and then Gazlo getting pulled in from the Crown Rest, but McIntyre's super low.
He can heal up so fast, though. Yes, you can see he's already throwing out those Ravages. Red Panda Love barely getting up, but they've done a great job zoning Team Nam off of this point.
Zuna gets hit by the Hungering Arrow. One more auto should be enough. No, the Frostbolt doesn't quite connect.
And have they overextended to try to get this takedown? They're pushing back again. We see a great... Oh, that's a 2-hero stun! This might be it with the arrow going in with the power slide. He does get it. Red Panda Love will go down. That's 2 heroes right now. That should give them plenty of time to complete this Punisher.
Oh man, Kerrigan getting Jaina as well. 3 heroes down. This Punisher is going to do incredible amounts of damage, and level 10 will be picked up with it. Bob Ross Fan Club. You know, it looked like we might have seen the comeback with the start of that fight here on this Arcane Shrine, but Follow was too busy cleaning up the Fallen Shaman up top, and they just didn't have that damage they needed for some of those very close kills.
That's very true. Was down there for a little bit to try to almost get that takedown onto Arrow, or it was Leoric.
Yeah, so that was
actually one of the big things was that Arrow moved over to soak up some of the shots of the Hungering Arrow.
Oh, Dan almost gets hit by the Arcane Tether, but not quite enough. And Tomb barely missing. Kashi, does he have the roots available? They throws him down, but he's going to end up falling. Dan and Deadly Ice both caught by the mosh pit, and this is disastrous. The stun is there, but Deadly Ice will fall. Red Panda Love not able to get Jaina out of there.
This is the Bob Ross fan club. They are so aggressive with these plays. Zuna even trolling his own teammate by entombing so they couldn't get past. Probably not the intention. It was funny to look at.
Oh man, this hurts. They're level 11 to 9. This push has taken out a fort. Usually we don't see those Punishers doing that much early. The Fallen Shop or the Khazar camp already picked up here, and the pressure is on.
Jake, I want you to do me a favor. Hit Control 1. Control 2. The fans, they must be so upset. The food bank has turned into an abandoned warehouse. Zuna has not died.
Oh, McIntyre going in. He actually gets a clean kill, self-heals. Another kill picked up onto Gazlo. The Gazlo pick really not paying off so well quite yet. Look at this Gazlo build. Goblin Fusion. So we got big laser beams and then engine jump.
That's good. I like the slow. The slow is really
necessary.
What I wanted to see.
Oh, no Iron Skin. Red Panda Love. Oh, another whiff. Lunar Flare.
Dicey. They just need to be patient. Zuna going in. Does get this. Oh, wasn't quite able to lock Johanna out. No Iron Skin, though. Not for another couple seconds. That might be dead. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe this is enough time to just hit the heroics, so they got to be really careful. That is the Gazlo, the bomb, the Gravo Bomb. Tranquility. What else are we going to see? Probably that Blessed Shield into Ring of Frost or Water Elemental. Either would be fine.
All right, Flame Strike doing a good bit of damage. Middle fort, they're trying to defend it. The Phoenix being soaked up by Raph. He's intentionally staying in there to keep the damage from going down onto this fort.
It will prioritize heroes over structures. It's a smart call. No Mule to heal that. What is the setup for the Gravel Bomb? Is it strictly a disengage, you think? Frost Shot will be nice at 13
Blessed
to provide some slows.
Blessed Shield Gravo with just strafe in the backline can do a ton of damage, but it's more of like, I think it's Kerrigan Denial, ATC Kerrigan Denial.
Yeah. I think I'd like to see the range increase on Blizzard at 13 for Jaina. Plus Frost Shot, that's a lot of slow. They also have Blessed Shield as well to set up and hold people in place for that. So they can make some aggressive play on that.
Gazlo insta blow up. The rotation was beautiful, and actually get Vala as well. Bob Ross fan club with that Entomb locking Johanna in place. Not quite enough for the kill, but Mac going in onto Deadly Ice,
took the Eviscerate.
saving the combo.
At the very last second, he took the Eviscerate just to give him the extra range, the 40% increase. That pull arrow in! That was a huge mistake. Deadly Ice could die for that, and he does!
Oh, no.
Oh, the Condemn gave arrow just enough range to stun Jaina. Oh, that feels bad, man, right there. There's nothing worse.
Feels real bad.
Losing a sneeze? No, pales in comparison. Pales in comparison to killing a teammate like that.
Frozen Punisher being picked up by Bob Ross.
What's the worst about that is that it's strictly a reflex. If you've played enough Johanna, you know, like, you're just doing Condemn because you just want to disrupt stuff, and you're not necessarily thinking about pulling the enemy team in. But that's exactly what happened.
Good night, Red Panda Love. You are the new top contributor to the food bank with 5 deaths. I'm Johanna.
Oh no.
Oh my God! And the combo from Kerrigan. The epic plays.
I have no words for that. That was maybe one of the greatest things I've seen in Heroes yet. Did he have vision over the wall? I don't even recall. Like, I just wasn't expecting anything crazy to happen.
I guess they did. Deadly Ice taking so much damage from Fanscale Thos. The Punisher expires.
That was sick.
So does this keep.
That was so cool.
Next level stuff. Oh my goodness! Now we have McIntyre. I mean, Eviscerate is getting so much value. That Tranquility is negligible. Grapple combo, 3 kills here. Picked up Strafe, gonna get the 4th, potentially. No, the vault forward. Going for Fan first. The Water Alley slowing them down. Zuna, the only one still alive. Just kidding. The reverse wipe. Bob Ross fan club stays a little bit too long, and suddenly that experience gap has been negated quite a bit.
I can tell you exactly what's going on in comms over Bob Ross. Like, well, boys, that happened.
Wow. Gravo, Gazlo plays.
Against Bob Ross fan club. They hit everyone with that.
Yeah, that's huge. They're back in it, right?
There was one juke out. I think Arrow got out, and maybe McIntyre was able to leap to a minion to get out, but they took damage. And they died.
All right, Zuna sticking around by himself versus several members. He's trying to get out of there with the Wraith Walk, and they're not willing to chase. Bless Shield used. Actually, they're going to get Zuna once again. That's really good.
The mayor has just announced the food bank is back open, boys.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, not really. We just
mashed potatoes on the menu tonight.
Max said I could 1v5. The BM. I don't think they can see it. If only they could. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I will tell you though.
Still big lead. Still big lead at the end of the day.
That does nothing. It feels great for Team Nom, like a little bit of confidence back. You know, they've got Gravel Bomb back up. It does nothing to deter Bob Ross. Though. I can almost guarantee they're like, whatever. Like, yeah, we got hit by it. We're just kind of playing greedy, overextending.
They've got Catapult in mid.
Yeah.
They've got Bruisers in top. And they've got a talent tier and statistic advantage.
I like how you call it statistic advantage.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, so my point is, that was awesome, Dan. Do it again. Like, you need to do it multiple times to catch up, and then they're going to be like, okay, we got to respect
Kashi
Gazlo.
getting caught with the ice block, juking some of the stuns. The big mosh pit in the back just on Gazlo. Not quite sufficient, and we see ETC taking a ton of damage. Red Panda getting those skills at the last moment, and that Tranquility is getting value. The big Gravel Bomb with the combo follow-up of the bomb. The roots are there in place as well, but it's not quite enough. They've lost 2 heroes. The chain bombs are just too much value. Raph trying to pick up at least Kenma, but he can't even do that. Bob Ross is just too resilient, and the advantage they already had was just too much for that fight.
So you have to look at this like, what do they have for stuns? They basically waited for Bless Shield to get thrown out. Okay. Then the immediate follow-up was Arrow just power slides in. Doesn't care who gets hit other than Gazlo for the mosh pit. If you really want to, it's not that hard to hit a single target with a mosh pit. As soon as Bless Shield was out, they didn't have a lot of interrupts for it.
True.
Just keep Gazlo. They didn't even have to kill him. They just kept him out of the fight long enough. Bob Ross fan club, I mean, they have a nice level advantage. That helps. But they're able to just take enough HP away that, yeah, sure, the Gravel Bomb hit on 2 people and stunned them. It was nothing. It was nothing at that point, and they were able to clean up. Almost got a takedown out of it. It still would have been not a big deal.
Okay, this Arcane Punisher is here. so much damage
Oh,
from
no.
those bombs. We see
I knew that was going to
the
happen.
jump in, and good night. Her body is everywhere. Like,
Man, we were just hyping up how Bob Ross like plays around this whole like try to bait the Immortal over the wall or the Punisher over the wall, and they just took it to the next level and entombed the targets that get hit and just killed them all.
we're seeing like
Oh,
I don't even know what to say anymore. This is it, guys. Huge plays from Bob Ross. They're on the core. So much damage being dealt. 3 members have already fallen. The arcane hop skips, as Kubi calls them, flip-flopping around. Skip-bos. Skip-o hippos.
has ruined many a Diablo experience for me. Get it right. Those are terrifying.
And they're not even going for the core. They're chasing for the kills. Feeling very confident. GG.
Chat must be very upset. The team called GG and still fought. Every stream that I've been watching, like whatever it's like, past like week and a half, every time the team is losing calls GG, and the chat's just like, GG, why are they still fighting? Why do HOTS players do this? I do not understand.
It's true. It is kind of BM. It is kind of BM.
I don't know.
You just AFK in base when you say GG.
I mean, it's one person types it on the team. Do you think the rest of the players are like, no, we could
That's
through. I don't agree.
as far as I'm concerned, if you call GG, it's conceding. The game is over. The game should end. They should cut out of the game.
Oh, do you
In production on a stage,
Yeah.
if a player says GG, the stage should blow up. Like,
yeah,
wow,
that is a good point. We should probably.
that should be a forced rule, because sometimes we wait and we watch these inevitable core pushes, and we're like, yeah, hype, but the game's over. They call GG.
True. That's true.
So,
Well,
that's my opinion.
That was a fantastic showing from
Yeah.
Bob Ross. Really cool plays.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Like the Kerrigan play.
Yeah.
Whether we'll see that later into the tournament, I don't know. Kerrigan, yeah, Max, very, very good on this hero. But how well does it fare against some of the top teams? We'll find out. And it's going to be Tempo Storm that these guys are up against. Probably who we expected to see advance this far. This winner of this set, I believe, puts them 1 match away from qualifying for Los Angeles at the end of the month.
Yeah.
I say end of the month. It's not February just yet, but
Okay, well, we're going to get that update. BRFC versus Tempo for us. I believe that will be our next matchup. We're going to get it
Neato.
set up for you guys. Bob Ross Fan Club versus Tempo Storm should be coming up next. Stay tuned.